No, it's not coming out, y'all.
We are going somewhere new tonight.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, yesterday I did something exciting. I went outside. Yeah, I did that. I went to Bower Orchard and Farm and I got a beautiful, nice box of peaches. And so I figured today we could make a double upside down peach cake. So I'm going to show you that. But for those of you who live in the Baltimore area or close by, you should definitely check out Bower's Orchard and Farm. I'll show you some clips. It's a really nice place. They have where you can pick your own. I didn't pick my own. This is actually, these peaches were from like their discounted section of maybe fruits that might have a little bit of blemishes or a little overripe, but that's perfect for my use. But they have a pick your own section where you can go and pick your own fruit. They have slushies. They have a lot of stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is peel our peaches. I have a pot of water boiling, and I also have a bowl with cold water and ice cubes. So we're going to put some of the peaches in for 30 seconds. Okay, and so we'll take these out, put it in the ice bath for a couple seconds. And you can see this one is already splitting, so we'll just be able to peel the skin off. Do you see how easy that comes off? Okay, so that's what I'll do for all the rest of them. Now that our peaches are peeled, we can get started. But if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time we make a video. Okay, let's get started. So to get started, I have a half a stick of butter, and I'm going to combine a half a cup of brown sugar and just melt this on the stove top. While I do that, I'm going to take my Bundt pan and coat it well with cooking spray. And while that butter and sugar is melting, I'm going to slice my peaches. Okay, I'm going to slice it into 4 and just take off the quarters. 1. Okay, so my sugar and butter has melted and boiled up a little bit. I'm going to take this and pour it into my Bundt pan. Then I'm going to take these peach quarters and just slip them in to that mixture. Okay, and I'm getting them as snug as I can, snug as a bug. Here you go. I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to chop up these peaches so I have a cup of peaches. Here we go. Now let's get started on our cake batter. So I have 2 sticks of butter here, and I'm just going to blend it a little. I'm going to cream 1 3/4 cups sugar with that. Okay, so this is nice and fluffy. It was about 4 minutes. I've scraped the sides and I'm adding 1 egg at a time. So I have 1 3/4 cups of flour. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon salt. And I'm going to mix that together and add half of this flour mixture. ounces sour cream. And the rest of the flour. Okay, give this a stir, make sure everything is incorporated. And I have 1 cup of peaches that's diced and reserved. And I have a 1/4 cup of flour. So I'm going to add some of this flour. Let's see. I'll just add all of it. A 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm going to pour the peaches into the batter. And I'm going to fold it in. Ooh. And I'm going to add some vanilla while I fold this in. 1 teaspoon vanilla. So now let's fold. This looks like it's gonna be good. Now we have our peaches in our Bundt pan. And I'm just going to spoon my mixture gently on top. And we just smooth this out, and we're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 50 minutes. We'll check it at 50 minutes and see. I'm going to let this cool for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to unmold it while it's still warm. And in the meantime, let's make our glaze. I'm going to take 1/2 cup of confectioner sugar. And I'm going to put in about 2 teaspoons of milk. Whisk it up. Oh, let me add some vanilla. You also could put some bourbon in here too. That'll be nice. And a pinch of salt. Going to take our plate, cover it, and flip it over. No, it's not coming out, y'all. Redo. So I'm going to take a knife and just run it around the edges because I think I let it cool too long. So the next time I make this, I'll only let it cool for like 10 minutes. So I take my plate. Okay, this looks bad, but we can fix it. We can fix it. You see what happened? My edges stuck because my sugar cooled down too much. Okay, so this is not the prettiest, but it's really good. Okay, let me do the drizzle. So learn from my mistakes. See how this peaches are slipping a little bit? You might want to tap the batter down. When I put the batter in there, I just smoothed it on top. I didn't tap the pan so that the batter settled in between. Okay guys, it's time to taste our ugly peach cake. Okay, let me find the pretty piece. Okay, that's impossible. I'm just gonna cut it. Ooh, and you see right here where the sugar caramelized. I'm just getting a piece of the cake without the top peach. It's nice, great texture. Great texture. All right, let's try. This is so moist. You got the little chunks of peaches on the inside. It's not too sweet. You get some of the peach on top. Oh, this is a good cake, y'all. And then you get the peach on top. It's so extra peachy. Oh, this is so good. And the edges, look at where the sugar caramelized on top, on the sides. See how it's brown there? Mmm. That texture. And it's a little bit of chewiness from the sugar. Mmm. It's so good. Please try this ugly cake and tell me if it don't change your life. Alright, y'all. I'll pour myself a glass of milk. Finish off this cake. Might not be the prettiest cake, but it has a beautiful personality, okay? Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.